with FarmLink, and now we are moving to the next presenter, who will be Twende, and I'd like to introduce Mr. Ali Diallo to introduce Twende. Mr. Ali Diallo, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, good evening. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, great. Greetings from Los Angeles. So it is my pleasure to be here and to introduce you to Twende, which is a ride-sharing company going head-to-head with Uber in Tanzania. And Twende was founded by three great entrepreneurs, Justin, Anestos, and Gabriel. And my experience with them has been nothing but incredible. As an entrepreneur and an investor myself, I was blown away by the way they tackled the ride-sharing challenge in Tanzania and how they built a sustainable business model in a very tough, competitive environment. The team built a unique value proposition that goes beyond providing rides, and the company now has close to 40,000 paying customers, which is an incredible milestone in itself. And as you know, investors really invest in team, not product. And this is definitely the case with Twende, as the founders fully understand how to go to market, attract and retain customers, and scale a sustainable company. Now, Justin is a very laid-back entrepreneur, as you will see in his presentation, but don't be fooled by his humility. He actually cracked the code on how to build a sustainable and impact-driven company. And the more you dig, the more you realize that Twende is onto something unique and exciting. So without any further ado, please welcome Twende.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Justin Kashaigili. Hello, can you see my slides?
Yes, we can.
Yes. Okay. My name is Justin Kashaigili, CEO and the founder of Twende. Twende is a ride-sharing service that facilitates you to get a qualified, a verified, and a safe driver of car, tricycle, and a motorcycle. Twende is competing with Uber in Tanzania market in order to deliver a first-class ride-sharing service. We are a team of three: Anestos, CMO, with 13 years in marketing; Justin, CEO, with 10 years in technology; Gabriel, CFO, with 7 years in financials. We have an advisory board of 8, leading with William Pinga, marketing officer of Tigo; Corin Gumbu, Adidas, Mwamila from NMB, Makange Mlamba from DTGI, Miayo Wilmo, Alison Fuko from Chamber, Netaonga Mpole, VAS, and the digital manager at Tigo. We have a lot of achievements so far. Twende consumer app have more than 60,000 downloads, and the drivers app have more than 4,000 downloads. We have more than 35,000 paying consumers and more than 2,000 drivers registered in our platform. Over 120,000 completed trips. We deployed our service in 80 cities in Tanzania. We have successful 2 years partnership with Tigo MIC since 2016 to 2018. We raised 25,000 USD grant from MCC, the Ally Challenge. We accepted to in dLab and the Grandstone Accelerator program. Apps are integrated with telecoms from ready money payments. I started Twende when I was in the college. I used to spend more than an hour in a load. When I was moving from home to the college, located in the city center in Dar es Salaam, at the distance of only 10 kilometers, I used to spend more than an hour. In the bus of capacity of 20 seats, but we were more than 60 in the bus. But I used to look outside and find there is a private cars with the extra seats. So my idea was to fill their extra seats on private cars. So I wrote the proposal to my college teacher and accepted my proposal in order to do ride sharing service as my college as my final year projects. So I find more problems, especially in price. I find there is pricing problem. Most of drivers are being overcharged, low income of drivers because they are low trips. Safety, most of drivers are not licensed, so they turn to criminal and accidents. Unlimited amount of payment was only cash. Also, there's no data for transport sectors. I came with a solution of Twende. Now with Twende, you can save money as passenger. You can make money as driver because they make more trips. You get a qualified, verified, and reliable drivers. Twende is integrated with mobile money. Also, there is available data for community usage in the development. So Twende, we have more than 6,000 downloads for consumers app and more than 4,000 for drivers app. In the market, we have three types of transports: three-wheelers, cars, and the two-wheelers, also known as boda, with more than 2,000 drivers and more than 120,000 completed trips. We are in Dar es Salaam. Also, we are in Arusha, Mwanza, Dodoma, Mbeya, Iringa, Morogoro, and Zanzibar. So we are taking 12% commission, and we distribute that commission 2% to telecom and 10% to Twende. Tanzania, we are more than 60 million population. Internet penetration is more than 27 million. Also, there are more than 3 million vehicles in the market. So since we started in 2017, we made to make $79,000, and we expect to make more than 3 million 3 years ahead. We are more than 10 partners: Tigo, Vodacom, Equity Bank, Cellcom, Airtel, DTBI, dLab, and the Costec. A competitive landscape. The Twende is competing with Uber and the Bolt. All platform ride sharing are in Dar es Salaam, but we are beating our competitors because they are not available in other regions in Tanzania. Our app is integrated with the mobile money. Our commission is 12%, less than 20% of Bolt and 25% of Uber. Also, we have other additional services like hotel reservations, bus and air ticketing, food and parcel delivery. Also, we have car rentals. Also, we provide e-commerce service in our platform. Our competitive advantage of Uber we are terming as our exit opportunity over Twende in the market. So, Twende, we have motorcycle, tricycle, and the car rentals. Also, we have a good deal of a commission of 12% over 25% over Uber. Also, we provide other services apart from ride sharing. We plan to expand Twende in other sub-Saharan countries with a population of more than 1 billion people. This is because since we solved Tanzania problem, it means you can solve the other countries in sub-Saharan because they got similar problems. We are requesting $500,000 USD for exchange of 10% stake, and we are going to distribute that fund in administrations, product development, marketing, and the promotion, also upscaling the product. This is our contact website. Is Twende.Africa, our email, our phone number, our physical address, and the post address. Thank you very much. Hello.
Thank you, Justin, for your very good presentation. I'd like to introduce and welcome the judges, starting with Jumanne. Welcome, judges.
Thank you. Justin, how are you?
I'm fine, Jumanne. How is it?
I'm good. So first of all, congrats. It's not easy to build a startup in Africa. And I've seen you around. I think this is your first year of bootstrapping. So my first question will be, what has changed between Twende that was pitched in Sahara 2018 and this Twende that we're hearing right now? What are the things that have improved?
Okay, Twende, because we were in the market for a long time, you know, when you're doing something for a long time, you learn more. You know, this startup we learn more about challenges in our market. So that's why we added more features of Twende. So apart from ride sharing, we know that you can't go somewhere without a reason. So let's say I want to move from Dar es Salaam to go to Mwanza. There is other thing I have to do. You know, I have to make a reservation of a hotel. I have to make a booking of either bus or air ticketing or train. And even when you are in let's say you move from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza, you will need to have other services like food delivery, because most of when you are in one city to another, you can't you are not familiar with the area. So we added e-commerce. We added a lot of add-ons in order to complete the essence of transport. So we make your journey of moving from one place to another, but we added more features on Twende. So Twende in launches, it was in 2017, but we added more features because as time goes on, we still learning and improving the product in order to fit the market.
So in numbers, because I wanted to hear numbers, so what has been your percentage increase year on year in terms of your revenue? Have you been seeing your numbers going up? Because that's very, very important.
Yeah, of course. In 2017, we had no revenue at all. So, but currently we are making revenue. So we already realized the revenue. Yeah, we're making revenue. So currently we made more than 79,000 USD as our revenue so far.
Which year?
From 2017 till now.
Okay, how much did you make in 2019, 2020?
Okay, in 2019 we made 30,000 USD.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Justin.
Okay.
Justin, you touched on competition on the ride-sharing side, but you didn't say what percentage of the market you have vis-a-vis Bolt and Uber, if you could comment on that. And as a follow-on question too, actually, one is how do you acquire and retain drivers? As we've seen in other markets, that's what ends up being the big bottleneck in terms of growth as your business growth and competition kicks in more and more fiercely. And then I'll have a follow-on question on, it seems like you're trying to develop a super app. So if you could touch on that a bit more and where you see the revenues 2-3 years down the road between pure people transport to other parts of the business. Sorry, a lot of questions. So competition, what percent of the market, and how do you ensure that you acquire the drivers and retain them to start?
Okay. In Tanzania, we are more than 6 million population, but competition is in commercial city of Dar es Salaam. We are in Dar es Salaam with only 5 million people. So for us, if we term competition only in Dar es Salaam, we have little competition. But in other regions in Tanzania, with almost 90% of Tanzania are not yet covered. So for us, we can see we have a lot of potential to be #1 ride sharing in Tanzania and in sub-Saharan region, because we have more features. Also, we already know the challenges facing our market, so that we already solved it, and it's easier for us to get the market.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out currently whether it's Dar or all of Tanzania, what percent of the market do you own vis-a-vis Uber or Bolt, just in the ride sharing part? Forget the other parts. I appreciate you have other businesses, but just in the ride sharing.
Okay, we have 20% market share.
And then if you could comment on the supply side on the transporters, to say how do you acquire them? What's the acquisition cost, and how do you ensure that you can retain them and not lose them to competition?
Okay, can you repeat again?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was asking about the supply side. So the transporters on your network, how do you acquire them? What's the cost? And also, how do you retain them, especially quality drivers?
Okay, okay. We have a challenge in our market because most of drivers, there are no smartphones. So what we are using in order to acquire the drivers, we provide the smartphones. So that smartphones drivers, they pay as a loan. They pay smartphone as a loan, and that we are using to provide the bonuses. We reduce price of reduce price of transport, but we compensate drivers with bonuses. So that's what we are using to retain our drivers, because also we have a partnership with drivers associations. So we have a partnership with drivers association. So there are some revenues. We have some revenues we are giving drivers association in order to be retained with Twende, not working with Twende. So our association have more than 100,000 drivers Tanzania wide, and they are ready to work with us.
Justin, the connectivity wasn't that great for me, at least. Did you say you are providing smartphones to the drivers?
Yes. Yeah, we provide a smartphone for drivers as long, because most of drivers they don't have access to smartphone.
Okay, and you finance that handset, or they finance it, or how does it work?
Okay, we started. We had a partnership with Tigo, which is a telecom company. So they finance smartphones. So after financing smartphones, they provide internet bundle on that smartphone. So drivers, they're using to pay when they pay loan on smartphone, they pay with airtime and the internet bundle in order to work, in order to make Twende live and working with transport services.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Thank you, Justin. Any other questions from Catherine? I understand Cameroon doesn't have a question.
Just a comment to
Right.
say well done to Justin on presenting on his iPhone. That's very brave and well done. We got it very nicely. Thank you.
What a comment, Cameron. What a comment. Thanks a lot. That sounds good. Right, so we are moving to we are done with 4 founders and we are remaining with 2 founders. We are moving to the next founder, and I'd like to welcome Mr. Mitch Blasher to introduce Dr. Elsa. Mr. Mitch, you're welcome.
Thank you, Agapiti. Good